Madden football is the home of Super Bowl 57, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Steelers and the Buccaneers coming up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. We count down the kickoff, and it should be an epic one here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers, the AFC champion, taking on the champions from the NFC, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Alongside my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, excited for this one. I mean, Charles, the Steelers back in the Super Bowl once again, their 9th appearance overall, second only to the Patriots' 11. But if the Steelers win this one, then they'd be on top of the all-time win standings, as it would be their 7th title.
What a franchise. Come on, join me for a minute, okay? Come back to the 1970s with me. Back to the steel curtain defense. Back to Terry Bradshaw, quarterback. Throwing to Lynn Swann and John Stallworth. Franco Harris running the football with Rocky Blyer. That team was something, all right? And that started the path to where we are right here, right now. This team's pretty good, too. And they want their own history. What an accomplishment this would be to win a 7th Super Bowl title for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, it's just absolutely astonishing that they'd be back a second time in 3 years. Now, Tom Brady at it again, 3 seasons in Tampa, 2 Super Bowl appearances, and I think we can officially say the decision to unretire, probably a pretty good one.
Brandon, he must have really been invigorated by those 40 days he was retired. I think you and I need to try that as well. Amazing how one guy can completely change the culture and path of an entire franchise. But let's be clear, this has been a team effort to get them back here.
First try on offense for the Bucs and their veteran quarterback, Tom Brady.
And just think, we thought we had seen the final chapter of Tom Brady's historic career when he retired during the offseason, but there was a voice inside of him that said, you've got unfinished business. And he certainly did. Here he is now in his 11th Super Bowl appearance. That this is going to be it for him. The Super Bowl is the only place a career like his should end.
To the air right away is Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. Finding room in midfield. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. The pass is caught by Cade Otton, and he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now a jet sweep. This is Evans with it. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't
looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers will take over here just shy of the 30. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the rookie who played his college ball for the Pitt Panthers, so that's Kenny Pickett.
And how about this story? The young man who went to Pitt, stays in town, picked by the local team, and leads them to a Super Bowl appearance as a rookie. If this is a movie, most people would call it fiction, but we're watching it as fact.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs. Just shy of the 30. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A nice run here early on. It didn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Harris going to get it again on second down. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. Harris running straight ahead, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
That one covers 29 yards, first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And these two hooked up on a nice game that played before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with 1st and goal.
Pickett will look to throw it here. That's swung out wide to Harris. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Najee Harris from 3 yards out. And the Steelers are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles, you're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. If he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. So out come the Bucs now. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. Inside handoff down to Fournette. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He completes it to Evans. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. Back deep is Gunnar Olszewski. To the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, he covered a lot of ground. 82 yards on the punt return. And the Steelers will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. A lot of times they want this guy just to try to flip field position. He flipped it all the way into the end zone.
Yeah, the rule of thumb is, can you pick up 10 yards? That's getting a first down. Instead, he takes it all the way and provides a big spark for his team.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Brady. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Meanwhile, Brady's throw on target to Godwin here. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Again, it's Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And they'll work this down inside the 30. 1 quarter done and 3 more to play. And we are back and ready to go for the 2nd quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Leonard Fournette stops short of the marker on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. They'll start the drive with Harris. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. That blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's another carry for Harris. And on the play back at the 45-yard line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Pickens will look to pass it. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Trying with Pickens here on 3rd down. And here's Freiermuth again. And he will have the Steelers' 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. 1st and 10, here's Pickens. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And they're tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers continue to look good here in the 1st half of this Super Bowl. extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 21-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the gut, Fournette. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On the draw, this is Fournette. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half, as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7, as that one officially a loss of 1. Now Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23. Nice 3rd down conversion at even 20 yards.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they can use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up. And they get one here in the passing game.
Throwing on first down, it's Brady. Otten brings it in over the middle. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Succa. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And the Steelers set to take the field. There's still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Dialing up another pass here, Pickens. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Pickens, he'll look to throw it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And the Steeler offense ready to get going here in this 3rd quarter. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the 4th quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 82 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
To the air on first down with Pickens. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the 3rd quarter. Another big play right there.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finding Pickens for another catch. Touchdown! George Pickens, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in the Super Bowl.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Evans has it left side. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Brady. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. A handoff to Fournette. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. On 2nd and 9, Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line. Here's a give to Fournette. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. 6 yards left on 2nd down. To throw, it's Brady. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Brady. This one taken in by Otten. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Cade Otten, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point put through by Succo, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. So this drive spans 7 plays. And Cade Otten capped things off with a touchdown grab. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here comes the Pittsburgh Steelers and running back Najee Harris. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen. They see the blocks happen. They feel really good about their vision. And then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Pickens sets up play action. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. 91 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Pickett. And that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. White now to return. Just one more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi Trophy here at Super Bowl 57. And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi Trophy as we begin the 4th and final quarter of action. Brady now on 1st down. A quick pass here to Godwin. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Going for the deep ball, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now Brady, gotta have this one. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing now is Brady. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Brady to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Throw left side complete. That's Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. Fournette running out of the gun. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. Here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you.
Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Buccaneers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Succo. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Gunnar Olszewski bringing it out. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. George Pickens and the Steelers headed back out for another series. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
From the 31, Pickett completes this one to Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back to throw, Pickett. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On the give, this is Harris. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run again with Harris. Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. They hand this off to Harris. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Harris running straight ahead. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. A give to Harris. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football. I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Here's Pickett. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
Throwing on 1st. This one lines up to be incomplete. Pickett. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter. Able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now up to 14. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So here's Brady and the Bucs. Down by 2 touchdowns. 36 seconds remaining. They've come so far this year, but they need 2 quick scores late in this Super Bowl. Brady now on 1st down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Brady's throw on target to Godwin here. And he'll get him a first down up past the 40 as the clock ticks on. One final try now for Brady. Short pass tip, but caught anyway. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. The Pittsburgh Steelers have won the Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy is going back to the Steel City. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys cheering, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.